name is Andrew Miles. I'm one of the field survey engineers with the DuPont Building Knowledge Center. Today I'd like to present 5 key mock wall considerations.
Key consideration number 1, having the right people present. The mock wall attendees can include any combination of the following: the architect of record, the general contractor, the installing professionals, the building envelope consultant, the building owner representative, and finally the product manufacturer representatives. It's important to ensure everyone is aligned on roles and responsibilities, installation sequencing, product manufacturer guidelines, and wall system tie-ins, as each of these items can impact the construction timeline if done incorrectly. Number 2, what is the purpose of the mock wall? Would the build be based on the exterior facade and how transition between the various facades would look? Is it to show how products are to be installed to address specific building conditions? Is it to identify gaps in how the various building components are integrated? Is it performance-based? Will the mock wall be tested? If so, to what standards? Identifying the answers to each of these questions would be essential to understanding the purpose and determining the value of the mock wall will provide before and during the construction process. Key consideration number 3, the mock wall should be representative of the actual building conditions. It's important to ensure the mock wall conditions accurately represents the intended building design and that the product installation details are easily transferable to the building structure. If the building design is relatively simple, with let's say 1 or 2 standard window types, then the mock wall itself could be relatively simple. However, if the building design is more complex, with lots of wall plane changes and an array of window types and conditions, the mock wall design may need to be more dynamic to ensure the critical building conditions can be properly captured. The architect of record and general contractor must determine what building conditions are most important to capture during the mock wall build. This decision could be based upon the conditions that cover the largest majority of the intended wall space, or the mock wall design and build could be focused on obtaining clarity from the manufacturer's representatives on the installation requirements for the more complex window and wall conditions. Number 4, the mock wall build. What determines the mock wall size and build? It may depend on architectural needs and circumstances. If the build can be administered with a smaller footprint and accomplish the designer's intent, then maybe that's all that's needed. However, if size does in fact matter, how many conditions can a single mock wall address before it becomes too difficult to understand what's captured? The mock wall designer must determine if the critical building conditions can be captured within a single large mock wall, or if multiple mock walls will be required to ensure the critical conditions can be properly captured. The designer must decide if the mock wall build would be administered on the actual building structure or if a standalone wall assembly would be required. Of course, there are pros and cons to each design. Prior to the build, the project team should understand what conditions are going to be represented and why. Documenting the build of the more complex mock wall designs may help to answer questions that could arise during other phases of the construction process. Number 5, a mock wall is a great opportunity to identify areas of concern. If the building is designed to have windows, but the mock wall build does not, how do you ensure the window openings will be properly flashed prior to the installation of the exterior facade? It's important to understand what building conditions aren't captured on the mock wall and why. If the mock wall builds and/or the product installed differs from the architect's design and/or the product manufacturer's published guidelines, this could be problematic. Most manufacturers require their guidelines be followed, as deviations from the published details could compromise the product's integrity and/or design performance, resulting in an unwarranted condition. Having a constructive mock wall discussion during the pre-construction meeting may allow the project team time to determine the best way to proceed with minimal to no impact to the construction schedule. Engaging the product manufacturer's representatives before and during the construction process may be essential to the project's success.
I hope you found the 5 key mock wall considerations I provided useful. DuPont has a network of knowledgeable field support resources to help you build the best version of your next mock wall. Please don't hesitate to let us know if you have any questions with regards to the use, performance, and/or installation of DuPont Building Performance Solution products for your next residential, multifamily, or commercial project. Please stay tuned for additional videos from the DuPont Building Knowledge Center.